Guys, my name is Andy, and today I'm gonna be teaching you guys on how to make 3D text in Photoshop. So let's get on with it. Alright, so you want to learn how to make 3D text in Photoshop. So first of all, basically, you need to have Photoshop. If you don't have Photoshop, go get it. Go buy it, crack it. I don't care. You need Photoshop. Alright, simple as that. You can't use any sort of softwares. You can't use GIMP. You can't use PZAP. You can't use PicMonkey. Yeah, I said PicMonkey. I used that before I started doing Photoshop. Yeah, some quick facts about ND. Yeah. So yeah, so if you already have Photoshop, let's continue with the tutorial. So first of all, we need to create a new document, and we can do that by going to File, and then going to New, or you can just simply go pick Control N, the easy way. Yeah. And so yeah, so we just need to have it to 1280 by 720. So we're going to change that to the width to 1280, pixels, the height to 720, orientation to, is that landscape? I think that's landscape. Yeah, that's landscape. You need to have landscape. Resolution 72 pixels slash inch, color mode to RGB color, 8-bit, and the background to black. You can pick whatever color you want. I'm just going for black or gray, blackish gray. Yeah. So we have a new document here. So next thing is we need to go to we need to create the text. So we can do that by clicking or by pressing T and then clicking anywhere in the document, and then we gotta pick a name, and I'm just gonna type Andy because that's my name, Andy. And the font we're gonna be using is called Priximisa. Priximisa. Am I saying it right? Piximisa. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, it's Piximisa. So I'm gonna leave the download link in the description if you guys want to use this font, so that you can just you guys can just follow along with the tutorial. And yeah, so I'm gonna be using Piximisa. You can use whatever font that you are comfortable with, but I'm just gonna be using Piximisa. You can use you know what, never mind. So Piximisa, you're gonna be using Piximisa. I'm gonna be using Piximisa. We're gonna be using Piximisa. I need to stop saying Piximisa. Yeah, so let's continue with the tutorial. Alright, so we have Piximisa here. Click enter or click the check mark here. And then we're gonna place the text in the middle. And by doing that, we're gonna go Control A and then press V. And then you see this align stuff at the top. Besides show transform controls, there is this thing that is called align horizontal centers. Click that, and then it aligns the text in the middle. And then next thing is we need to click the align vertical centers, which makes it be placed in the middle. So yeah, so if you guys want to be in the middle, you can just do that. So press M, click, so that you can remove the areas here. And then I'm just gonna resize it. So I'm gonna press Control T, resize it, make it as big as it can be. You know what I'm saying? Some jokes. I know I'm terrible at jokes. So I'm just gonna align it to the middle again, and then press T again, and then Control A, and then I'm just gonna change the width of this letters. So I'm just gonna change that to, I don't know what's the name of this, VA, but it's in the character. So I'm just gonna change that to -10. All right, -10, and then we're gonna press enter, or we're just gonna wait. No, don't press enter. I mean, just click the correct the check mark there, and then press Control A again. Align horizontal centers and align vertical centers. And I'm just gonna move this to the top a bit so that it's gonna be, I don't know, I just want it to be in the top. So I'm just gonna make it more bigger so that I can see it very well. Yeah, so there we go, we have the text. So first of all, we need to press T, and then click on your text, Control A, and then see this? This is called the create warp text. It's beside the center text or the color in the text. Yeah, it's just called warp. You can just find that in edit, transform, and then warp. You can just do that, or you can just simply click this and do that. So it's gonna pop up a window called warp text. So we're gonna click on style, then we're gonna click on arc, and then we're gonna click on the bend, or we're gonna change the value of the bend. We're gonna change it to 10, so that it's gonna be arced a bit. You can mess around with the settings if you want to, but I'm just gonna go with my settings or my basic settings. So yeah, so I'm just gonna place the value to 10, press OK, or click OK, I mean, then click on the check mark, and then there we go. So we got it to the arc. So next thing is we need to make a duplicate of this, because we just need to have a save for this text if anything goes wrong. So I'm just gonna press Control J, do that, or I can simply just duplicate it. There, you can just click on duplicate layer, and it's just gonna do the same thing as what I did a while ago. So I'm just gonna press Control G, and then I'm gonna name this group to backup, that I have a backup file for the text, and then I'm gonna click on the eye so that it's not seeable. Yeah, so I'm gonna click on the duplicate and then press on your right mouse key, yeah, and then click on the rasterize type. All right, so if you guys are still following along, that's good. If you guys are getting a bit confused, you can just guys pause the video or something. I don't know, you can just slow down the video. You guys are getting a bit too confused on what I'm doing. And yeah, so what I did is just make this into rasterized layer. I just did that. And then next thing is we need to press Control T and then right click. Is that right click? No, left. Is that? Yeah, that's right click. So I'm gonna press on right click and then perspective, and then we're gonna drag this the right top corner area. We're just gonna move that, and we're just gonna move that to the behind. We're just gonna drag that to the left so that it's slanted a bit. Yeah, just do that. And then the bottom right area here, we're gonna move it to the right, that it's kind of looking like it's coming at you or something. I don't know what it means, but yeah, so just do that. And then oh, sorry about that. And yeah, so you guys can just mess around with this, because I am simply messing around with it at the moment. And yeah, that's pretty good. All right, and then click on the check mark. All right, so we have this thing here now. All right, so next thing is we need to create another duplicate. You gotta click on Control J, and then move this. Click on the bottom of the text, move that or drag that down a bit, drag that, and then we're gonna change the color of it by pressing Control U. All right, so basically you can just change the lightness to -30 if you're going for a basic look, but I'm going to change the color of it to I don't know, something that suits it. I think that's pretty good. We're gonna change that to 30, and then change the lightness to -30. Wait, no, that doesn't suit. Wait, let me mess around with this a bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. It's all about you messing around with it so that it will look good. So I changed the hue to +20 and then the lightness to -51. And then after you're done with all that messing around with stuff, you're gonna click on the OK. I'm gonna click on the OK, and then I'm gonna drag the bottom text down a bit, because this bottom text will be the depth of the text of the 3D text that we're making. So I'm just gonna move that down a bit. Actually, that's pretty good. And then what we're gonna do again is press Ctrl T, then right click, and then go to perspective, and then we're gonna drag this bottom area here. We're gonna drag it to the left a bit. So yeah, so we're just gonna drag it to the left, and then also in the bottom, or no, the top right corner here, we're gonna drag it to the left again, so that it looks like it has depth to it. All right, so it's up to you guys on what type of style you guys are going for. I'm just going with what I think looks good right now. So it's up to you guys, or you guys could just follow along with what I'm doing. So that simply looks nice right now. So I'm just gonna click on the check mark here, do that. So there we go. We already have the basics of the 3D text thing here. So yeah, so we have the front and the behind. So the light text here is gonna be the front, and obviously the back part here is gonna be the behind the text. So that's gonna be it. So I'm just gonna change this text to front, and also I'm gonna change this text to behind. And yeah, so there we go. So next thing is we need to connect these areas here so that it will look blended well to the text. So we gotta get out our pen tool or our lasso tool. So it's up to you guys if you want to use the lasso tool or if you guys want to use the pen tool, but I'm gonna be using the lasso tool, and I'm gonna do that by pressing L on my keyboard, or you could just go to the bottom of the move tool, or click the bottom of the move tool, like the bottom tool of the move tool, and right click. And then if you don't see the polygonal lasso tool, you could just click the lasso tool and then right click and then click on the polygonal lasso tool, and there you go, you have the polygonal lasso tool. All right, so next thing is we need to connect the areas here. All right, so we could do that by pressing L, and then we're gonna click and then drag that there, and then drag that there, and then boom. Also, we need to create a new layer so that you guys, if you guys messed up with the areas or the selecting areas that you're selecting, yeah, yeah, so just create a new layer. So yeah, so next thing is we need to press on the right mouse key or right click on right click, and then click on fill, and then click on the color, and then we're going to change the color. So we're going to have the eyedropper tool here, and then we're going to click on the color on the behind text. So we're going to click on that. So as you can see, it changed colors. So this color is the same color of the behind text. So after you're done with that, click on OK, and then click on OK again, then boom, we have that. So it looks pretty 3D. It's not finished yet, obviously, but as the looks of it, it looks pretty 3D right now. So next thing is we need to again do this again, and this time do that, click on that, and there you go. Fill, color, change the color of it, do that, eyedropper tool, click OK again, boom, there you go. And then next thing is we need to do that again to the bottom here, and then click that, and then there you go. And there's an area here that looks way weird. Oh, all right. So we're gonna not use the polygonal lasso tool. Now we're gonna be using the pen tool because there's a curved area here that we need to figure out how we're gonna um select. So we're gonna get the pen tool, and we're gonna do that by click on P. So we have the pen tool. You can use the curvature pen tool if you guys are if you guys want it to be really curved, because simply it's gonna be very easy to curve if you're gonna be using the curve tool. So yeah, so you can do that. So you guys can do that, but I'm just gonna using the regular pen tool from now. So click on pen tool again. So what we're gonna do is go to the front, and then the opacity, we're gonna change the opacity to a bit lower so that we can see the behind text right now, while we can still see the front. All right. So we're gonna get the pen tool, and then we're gonna try and guess where the curve is gonna be going to. You're gonna get what I'm saying. So we're gonna click on that area, and then maybe it's gonna be right here. So drag the pen tool so that it's gonna be wider a bit, and then we're gonna guess if this would fit along with the where we place the areas of the pen tool. So that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna click on or hold on Alt, and then click this area, the box, so that it will remove this top area here. And then I'm just gonna select that, then right click and then make selection, click OK, press M, right click. Wait, no, we need to select on the layer. All right, so press M, right click, and then fill, then color, and then boom. So change the opacity to 100 again, and then there we go. So we have the Y to a 3D text now. It's not looking perfect, to be honest, but it'll do. I think it looks pretty nice, to be honest, but hey. So I'm just gonna do this to the other letters right now, so I'm just gonna speed this up a bit because it's gonna take a while to select the areas here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna speed this part up a bit. So yeah, so I'll be right back. And there we go. So we finished selecting the areas that the 3D text would be placed. So yeah, so we selected the areas that we need to select. So how long is this video? So it's almost gonna hit 20 minutes. So I'm gonna stop the video for here for now, and I'm gonna continue with the next part on me shading the parts that you need to shade here. So yeah, so there's gonna be more to this. So if you guys just want this to be the 3D text, do so, but this is not finished yet, and I'm gonna continue doing this in part 2 of me making or me shading the areas here. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two from this tutorial. I'm sorry also that I haven't been creating or posting videos that often. Currently I've been live streaming my designs, and I think the last time I live streamed was 3 days ago. I live streamed making a header for Horizon Zero R. So if you guys want to watch me make the header, you can do so by going to my channel and then watching that. Or I'm just gonna have a pop-up here right now. I'm gonna have a pop-up somewhere here that so you guys could watch that live stream if you guys want to. And yeah, so I'm just gonna continue this video in the next part of me shading the areas here. yeah, so I'm just gonna continue the video. I'm gonna be stopping here for now. So again, guys, I hope you learned something here. I hope you guys know now how to make the basics of the 3D text. I hope you guys know now how to select areas here, like this part, like this part, yeah. So yeah, so just basically I hope you guys learned a thing or two from watching this tutorial, because I haven't created a tutorial for a while, and you can tell that I'm very unprepared right now, because I'm stuttering a lot. Like right now I'm stuttering. I don't know what to say, to be honest, because I don't know, it's been a while since I made a tutorial. And yeah, so I just want to continue making videos on this on my YouTube channel. Like, see, I just started there. Yeah, I just want to continue making videos on my channel, because lately I've just been dead. I've been most active on my Twitter, and if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can just do that by clicking on my Twitter link. It'll be in the description if you guys want to follow along, because I mostly post every design there, every header design, because not not every speed art I make is what I make header designs. Yeah, never mind. I don't know how to say that. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for the tutorial. This is gonna be part 1. I'm gonna be releasing part 2 maybe next week, or if you guys commented or or if this reached, I don't know, 15 likes. Yeah, that's my goal, 15 likes. Oh, sorry about that. So if this reached 15 likes, I'll be releasing the next part probably in a few days. So yeah, so if you guys want the next part, just try to reach this to 15 likes. All right. So that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Part 2 will be out next week, or if you guys try to reach this to 15 likes. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. See you later, guys.